Two cutters through the middle. Artie up for three.
Good morning, Hockey World, and welcome back to the New Zealand Heritage Hockey Tournament 2024, the place where culture and pride hit the turf and some of the best players in the country have the chance to stand up and represent their heritage. We're coming to you live from the National Hockey Centre here in North Harbour, home of the North Harbour Hockey Association and of course home of the New Zealand Black Sticks. It's the final day of tournament here today, and there's no better way to finish your Easter weekend than with the medal matches at Heritage Hockey 2024. I'm Brad Pittman, have been with you this whole Easter weekend, bringing you all 16 games of the tournament, thanks to the support of One Foundation. As we see the teams warming up and getting through their final paces here, our second game of the day is the men's bronze medal match. The New Zealand Asian men taking on the New Zealand junior Māori team. It's a repeat of yesterday's match where the Māori boys came out firing and took a solid win coming into today. Either team, though, could finish their weekend with 2 wins on the back of a solid performance today. There's our goalkeepers getting through their final bits and pieces. That one, of course, Hayden Hartley for the Asian side. For those just joining us today, it's been an awesome weekend here on the North Shore. First time up here at North Harbour for Heritage Hockey, and it's been a beautiful weekend. You see the umpires there for the match. Our umpires today, Sam Richmond and Bruce Brownsey. The Māori side, they're in their traditional black singlets with the red socks. The Asian men, they'll be in the white shirts with the black socks. And it's an interesting style matchup with the two coaches going head-to-head. Sam Hewitt looking after the New Zealand Asian men, and David Hayes with the New Zealand Māori team. Just looking through some of the lineups for today's game. There's style and skill right across the park. The New Zealand junior Māori team. Of course, I want to highlight Ben Cooper, who yesterday had one of the epic performances of the tournament for the Māori team with a couple of goals, a mountain of work, and he's a real spark up the front that is going to need pretty close attention from this Asian side. His work with guys like Braithen Lemon, Caleb Williamson, going forward, Tikohu Palmer, TJ Hurunui, have been really strong for the junior Māori side. Looking at the Asian team, it's hard to go past John Casey in goal. He's been one of the best of the weekend. Dill Muggleston, another one, playing in the midfield, who's been electric. But it's Ben Schwass, an exciting attacking player who showed off his elimination abilities yesterday, sometimes with just one hand on the stick. He can add a real second dimension to their attack, but also to their penalty corner bracket as a late switch or a late German, which we've seen from these Asian sides. Out in the middle there, good to see the captains, Norpeta Hohepa and Dylan Muggleston, alongside our umpires, Sam Richmond and Bruce Brownsey. And always great to have Murph Hornsby on deck as well here at North Harbour. And as we count down to game time, it looks like we've had a addition to this Asian side. Owen Hood-Edwards will join the mixer, replacing Gerard Tan, who has suffered a concussion in the earlier games. So Owen Hood-Edwards will be out there in the number 16 shirt for the Asian side. And we'll see the teams come out now. It's been good weekends for both. The New Zealand Asian team, brand new to the tournament, their first ever appearance here. They picked up a shootout win on day one over the New Zealand Fiji boys, and then have gone 2 games for 2 losses since then. The New Zealand Māori boys, they started slow, 2 losses on the first 2 days, but a big win over this NZ Asian team in yesterday's match has filled them with the confidence that could get them over the line again here today. One of these teams will walk away with the bronze medal and 2 wins to their name on a pretty successful Heritage Hockey tournament. We see the teams go through their final formalities. The handshake line there. It'll be interesting to see which team starts well, which team starts fast. The New Zealand junior Māori team have the psychological advantage, the confidence coming in from yesterday's win. But this Asian side, they won't want to go down without a fight here this morning. And just looking forward to some of the games this afternoon. Make sure you stick with us here at midday. Of course, it will be the women's final between the unbeaten New Zealand junior Māori side and the New Zealand Heritage Barbarians. That's at midday. Following that at 2 p.m. is the unbeaten New Zealand Indian men taking on the New Zealand Fiji boys, who played out an epic penalty shootout match yesterday. So, awesome stuff. You see right inside the New Zealand Junior Māori huddle there. It's Ben Cooper on screen. Teams coming out to the middle now. And the crowd has started to build here at the National Hockey Centre. A lot of support out in front for the Māori team. And Dylan Muggleston, first use of it, tries to go over the top, but picked out by Solomon high a plank. And here goes Ryan Shue, still going Shue, fast start for Shue. Cut out though by Tristan Waka. And now around the back there for the Asian side. And now Quentin Smith now on the ball. Across the field through Norpeta Hohepa. He's got Solomon high a plank. Sounds like we've got a fair bit of support for Big Soul out in front of us. You can see some of the Northland crew, the Taitokoro Māori supporters in front of our commentary box. They'll be cheering on, of course, Solomon high a plank, as well as Caleb Williamson and Harrison Cochrane, the three Taitokoro boys out here for the junior Māori team. And again around the back they go with the big overhead. That's going to fall on a dot there for Shue. Shue going to have to get past Cochrane. Great tackle by Harrison Cochrane. Lights up the crowd right in front of us. Good steal there by Lloyd McLaughlin. Just picked Norpeta Hohepa. It's not easy to do. Now Keelan Stafford under some pressure. Stafford goes down the line. Here's Caleb Williamson. This is warning signs here. Williamson with the pass. And TJ Huranui couldn't get on the end of it. Williamson has been one of the best in the tournament for this junior Māori side. Just his ability to turn absolutely nothing into waves of attack. Look at this, the speed on it. And that's not far off at all there. Huranui with the slide. And now Huranui with the steal. He's run into a brick wall there. Unfortunately, that's what happens when you fight outside of your weight class. And now a little bit scrappy here for both sides. Laying up the middle of the field at the moment, that's Ben Schwass. Stripped though, Huranui does well enough to win a free hit. And still going here, the Māori team. He's just overrun it a little there. Speaking of players added in for today, pretty good to see James Hickson out there for the junior Māori side. Yeah, still going, Cochrane with Waka up the middle, but that's turned over. And now bit of time and space just to roll out the back. There's Owen Hoods-Edwards. Rolls it into Muggleston, back through Schwass. Schwass, I talked about his attacking ability. Here they go, the Asians. Good save there by Miles Landon. And now Ben Cooper just sitting on the ball, trying to get his players up ahead of him. There they go, Caleb Williamson. That's one player who won't stop till the ball's gone through the back fence. Real good effort there shown by the Māori side. An outlet now for the Asian team. And green card there, falling I think the way of Braithen Lemon. Just playing with the ball after the whistle unnecessarily. And now advantage coming for the Asian. In they go. Quinton Smith, great delivery. And now sideline hit for the Asian team. A lot of Māori defenders up there though, which is good for their defence. Quinton Smith looks in, decides to go out. And around the back they go through Owen Hoods-Edwards. Working his way along the baseline, but obstructing the defender there. It's Daniel Easton for the Asian team. Waka looking over. It's going to go all the way here. 4-4, Tekohu Palmer. Palmer couldn't get it under control. There's an opportunity there for the Māori team. Here's Hood-Edwards. Speaking of someone that can throw a good overhead. Cut out though by Tioranga Hohepa. Hohepa threading the needle, but can't pick up the player there. And teams will just take a little bit of a breath here. And I'll take a moment to thank our sponsors, MTEL Intelligent Solutions, One Foundation, Keeper Life Insurance and Risk Management, and Go Hockey at gohockey.co.nz. Make sure if you're in the need for any of those services, get out and support our sponsors and those that support Heritage Hockey 2024. Back into it now at the back. It's Robbie Williams linking up with Owen Hood-Edwards. Edwards here. Quinton Smith now just looking, this Māori team happy to sit in their half court while they were a player down. He's back on the field now though, Braithen Lemon. And again, really solid defensive work from Harrison Cochran. And very nearly works the 1-2 out, just got a little bit big on him there. But they've been able to turn it over in front of their press. That one too big for all of them. Out over the back line it goes. Waka will bring it back up for a 16-yard hit. Keelan Stafford. Stafford looking down the line. It's like free hit falling there the way of the Māori team. Out a little bit wider it goes. Waka again on the ball. And this Asian side, again, just happy to sit in their shape. Force the Māori team to work it around them. And neither player knew where it was there. It got up in the sun. Good touch there. Solomon Hainga plank, still going. Win the free hit and step off it there for Tioranga Hohepa. Searching Hohepa. Doesn't like what he saw. He'll roll it back out to his Ruamata teammate in Tristan Waka. Gets it back here, Hohepa. And that one's just a little too far ahead. Panapa Hawk there Just running through the picture, here's Owen Hood-Edwards. And the big overhead from Robbie Williams, picked out though by none other than James Hickson, making his tournament debut on day 4. Better late than never for Hemi Hickson. Now off they go here. The Asian side just picks up the foot of Hohepa, and they'll move their way forward. It was Tay Newman on the ball. And now it's Dylan Muggleston, falls off it for Hood-Edwards. Edwards has Williams. And they'll recycle it out the back again through Williams. It's what he's got to look at. Still there. Again, this multi-side happy to sit in this half court at the moment and force the Asian team to work around. No troubles there for Dylan Muggleston. It's a great win, great one-touch pass to Caleb Williamson. Just couldn't bring that one under control. And Caleb Williamson does phenomenally well there to get back in it. Got beaten by the drag. He's not going to get beaten for speed. Does Robbie Williams for the foot and brings Tioranga Hohepa on to the ball. And straight through it goes. You can hear the frustration from the junior Māori team. And now out of their own end come the Asian side. Now the Māori team up in a little bit more of that three-quarter slide. Find their targets. And there's some of the crowd out to support this morning's match, the men's bronze medal match for Heritage Hockey 2024. Only one of these teams can walk away with the bronze medal, and only one team will leave the tournament with 2 wins next to their name. Quinton Smith now under some pressure, real pressure from the Māori team. Even fooled our cameraman there for a second, Quinton Smith. Must have been the skills. And kicked clear by the goalkeeper. Good speed there and clean up. Tioranga Hohepa wins a free hit. He'll move his way forward, drop it off there for Waka. Stafford with the transfer. That's not going to make it there. Great pickup here. Attack coming, circle entry. Does well to get his feet out of the way. Parnapa Hawk. Jeeve there. The Black Panther, as they've been calling him in the Asian camp this week. And very nearly creating something for that Asian men's side. As we go into the final 4 minutes of this first quarter. Neither team really able to put much goalward yet. Both John Casey and Miles Landon in goal. Not having to do too much work just yet. And speaking of good goalkeepers, make sure you stick around at halftime. We're fortunate enough to have a chat with upcoming Black Sticks debutant Brodie Cochrane at halftime. Stick around and hear from her a little later in the game. For now, down the sideline go the Asian men's side. Both teams just taking a bit of a breather there. It's been a fast start from both teams. Last game of the day, it's 4 games in 4 days for both teams here. And one thing this junior Māori side know is They don't want to get into too much of a running race late in the game against this Asian team. This isn't going to help. This is an opportunity here for the Asians. Schwass just couldn't quite link up. Perhaps would have liked the pass into the middle of the circle. Now Hickson, he's rolled himself back out to help with Tristan Waka at the back. Waka and Hickson. Of course, Hickson, one of the senior players in this under-21 junior Māori side, which came off Black Sticks training camp and out here now representing the Māori team. They recycle here, under 2 left to play. Really good ball movement here at the back for the Māori team now. Waka, he's going to have to go forward. The press is closed on him. And does well there just to find the foot of Chen Yang. Nobody can pull that one in. Now on the ball there, Grayson Maynard Porto. An opportunity perhaps here to build up for the junior Māori side with 1 minute to go. Here's Hickson. Rolls out, searching for a pass. And finds Norpeta Hohepa with a bit of pressure on, beats 2. Probably could have let him go there, but they'll take it. The Māori team, here's Hickson back to Hohepa. First shot, saved. Second shot, missed. Third shot, it's in. It took him a couple of goes at it, but they finally got there in the end. The junior Māori side. His build-up play from Norpeta Hohepa. There's the first save from John Casey. There's the second one. I think it might have been Braithen Lemon who ended up scoring it. We'll get confirmation from downstairs, but the Māori team, what a time to strike inside those final 30 seconds. But opportunity, both ends, and the Asian team with only seconds left on the clock. Could they answer straight back through the penalty corner? They've been one of the best teams off the start, this Asian side. They get going quick. Almost every time we've seen them take a halfway hit off, they get down in that attacking circle, so something obviously working there for them. And now the penalty corner coming. Dylan Muggleston, Ben Schwass, they're all up there. It's Muggleston, saved, still there for the Asians. And well defended by the Māori team. Great save first up by Miles Landon. And the Māori team hold on to that 1-goal lead going into the first quarter break. We can confirm it was, in fact, Braithen Lemon who scored for the junior Māori side. As you see Norpeta Hohepa, the captain, come in with his team. It took all 16 minutes to get going in that first quarter, but once it got there, both teams with opportunities to score in the first quarter. And Braithen Lemon, he scores his 3rd goal for the weekend, putting himself in the mixer for tournament top goal scorer. If we look at the top goal scorer standings at the moment, Hiran Mani and Dylan Muggleston shared the top with 4 goals each. Ben Cooper, Rocco Ludoff, and now Braithen Lemon are on 3. And Josh Durai-Singham and Caleb Williamson with 2. So all at play this afternoon for the tournament top goal scorer, as we see a goal scoring specialist, Sammy Hewitt, there just talking to the Asian team. He stood up and coached the Asian side this year. As we see some of these highlights, this is an early one from Caleb Williamson and TJ Hurunui. You see the slap on the shin pad there from Williamson. Gutted that they couldn't ice that one. But then Braithen Lemon, look at him floundering around in there. Makes it count in the end. The Rotorua Boys High School first 11 player, Braithen Lemon. There it is. Took a little bit of an air swing in it, but no danger really. Nobody in and around that area. And then the Asian side, they had a couple of goes at it late. This one just after that penalty corner. We can see there 1-0 the way of the junior Māori side. They won this same matchup yesterday. Can they do it again? Back-to-back efforts, this junior Māori team. Up 1-0 to start. Great first quarter in the books. And now Owen Hood-Edwards around the back for the Asian side, one of the guest players. I mentioned a little earlier, replacing Gerard Tan, who has suffered some concussion symptoms. So we hope the G train is all good and all well. I'm sure watching from the dugout. I saw him here earlier this morning. And a pretty handy replacement to be able to call in Owen Hood-Edwards. Now under a bit of pressure here, they win it back. This Asian side through Jeeve. And he's hit the stick out of his hands there. Lloyd McLaughlin showing a bit of power. Long corner here, looks like Dylan Muggleston on the ball. He'll show up and then dump it back out to Robbie Williams. And again, good shift here from the Asian side. Just holding position, trying to pull this Māori team out of their shape. Great ball in the circle, but they've give up this position. And then, wow. Well defended there by Tristan Waka, including the two more attempts to get it back up to the 25-yard line. That's showing a little bit of wisdom there, slowing the play down for his team to get back. Waka searching. Oh, the duck works. It's an overhead, underhead, and here comes Solomon hiring a plank. Hood-Edwards again on the ball. They're behind on the scoreboard thanks to a late quarter goal to Braithen Lemon. And Hood-Edwards wins the free hit there, just inside the attacking area. Wins another one, gets it going quickly, and lays it off. Great tackle there. Harrison Cochrane at the back for the Māori side. This Asian team just enjoying a little bit of possession up this front end. And opportunity coming here. Reverse stick shot. It's going to find the foot of Tioranga Hohepa. It's an unfortunate one for the Māori team. But huge opportunity through the penalty corner here for the New Zealand Asian side. Looking to level back early in this second quarter. We see this replay coming. Just missed it there, but found the foot of Tioranga Hohepa. And now the attacking corner. Late shift. Muggleston, no. Schwass, yes. And Schwass scores it. We spoke about him in the build-up, adding a second dimension, a second layer to the penalty corner attack for this New Zealand Asian men's side, and he's done just that. See the deception. It's a late shift. Muggleston and Schwass switching. And just caught him off foot there. Miles Landon going one way. Couldn't get back and save it. The answer coming through the penalty corner for the Asian side. And just like that, we are locked back up one apiece here in the men's bronze medal match. And now with a bit of confidence, here he comes again, the goal scorer, Schwass, wins a free hit. They give it away. Yeah, out the back comes Harrison Cochran. First turn's great. Second pass, even better. That one cut out by Owen Hood-Edwards. Still searching here, the Asian men. You see a T-bar attack there, chucked in behind. Thought they might have won themselves a penalty corner through Shu up there. In fact, it's Chen Yang in the middle for the Asian side. Thought he'd got himself a penalty corner. And free hit going the way of the Māori side. They're off quickly here through Tyler Kennedy. And card being shown there to Robbie Williams. Opportunity now for the Māori side is Taimana Iverson. Tioranga Hohepa, little show and go. Beats 1, 2, wins a free hit. Here's the overlap through Cochran. Can't get through that time. And then gives away a free hit on the return. Gets on his bike because they've got to chase an overhead here. Oh, a little bit of a tangle up here. That's really awkward for the two, or the defender and goalkeeper there from the New Zealand junior Māori side. Didn't need to do it, Miles Landon. Could have just stayed in his goal. Tristan Waka was in really good space. But Miles Landon thought he had his passport stamped and went on a trip. Just like I said, just didn't need to happen there. Yeah, real unfortunate mix-up there for the junior Māori side. And now can the Asian men go 1-2 in the second quarter and take their first lead of the match. Big penalty corner here. Muggleston and Schwass again. Late switch. Schwass again. Still there for the Asian team. And excellent defensive work there from Caleb Williamson. What an effort. Gets out as the first runner. Goes around to contest the breakdown. Wins a free hit on the way out. All effort. Again, been one of the best all weekend for this junior Māori side. And here now, Hohepa doesn't like the look forward, so rolls it back out. Norpeta Hohepa now at the back. Taimana Iverson, he's found himself in the middle of the field. Great pass. Caleb Williamson can get it down. They get it under control. Te Kohu Palmer, they're just unable to grab it. And now comes the man. Caleb Williamson wins it. Still going. And it goes. It's there for the Māori team. Well cleaned up. Daniel Easton. And Palmer just drops it off for Tyler Kennedy. Kennedy. Little mix up there. Taimana Iverson coming forward with the ball. Here is Braithen Lemon. Love that skip on it. And very nearly there for the Māori team. They're starting to throw a couple of shots back here, this Māori side. I've just run out of room there. Up the sideline, the Asian team, Panapa Hawk will come onto the ball. Hemi Hickson's back on at the back. It's Keelan Stafford. Back into Hohepa. Here he goes, beats 1 and 2. Hits the shot, well saved though by John Casey. Interesting, you see there, a little subtlety from Tioranga Hohepa just before the shot. He lifted it just a fraction. Have a look at this, beats 1, gets on the inside, and just that little lift there to get the ball off the ground. Strong save by John Casey. Iverson. And Heinga Plank can't keep that one under control. And on that right side of the field, Quentin Smith's back. And cut out though by Hohepa. Iverson, the old man in the team. Yeah, what a save there by Richie himself, the cameraman. Epic effort from the fleet-footed cameraman. Quentin Smith, we tried to put a bit of snow on that one. Still feels a bit like summer. Hohepa bats it through, but nobody there for the Māori side. So we're inside the last 6 minutes of the first half here. And Owen Hood-Edwards will bring it back up for the Asian team. No real pressure here from this Māori side. Happy to sit in the 3/4 and try and target those midfield pockets. And good win there. Taken quickly by Iverson. Iverson needs some support. And perhaps needs a better option as he looks a little disappointed in the outcome there. Taiman Iverson. Muggleston and Braithen Lemon there just debating the intricacies of the 5-yard zone. And that one, it's in the goal on the far side there. Extra points on offer out on those side goals. On halfway, Taiman Iverson picks them. Iverson has some support this time. But untidy there from Braithen Lemon, unfortunate. Took him 2 goes to get there, but he's through now. Akira Gardner was up that side of the field. He's going to come forward and support the attack for the Asian side. 4 minutes left to play. And into the body it goes. Unfortunate off the defender's stick. It's Keelan Stafford up into the body of Tristan Walker. That's unfortunate there for the junior Māori side. And they're going to have to defend another penalty corner. This is dangerous for the Asian team. They love the penalty corner bracket. They've got 2 real genuine flickers in Dylan Muggleston and Ben Schwass, who we've seen already this game. And they're set up again. Late switch again. This time it's gone all the way through. This is huge here. Junior Māori side with a 5-on-3. Can they get it forward? Finally, Cooper. Saved by John Casey. And long corner coming for the junior Māori side inside the final 3 minutes. And that could have been a big one there. Real miscommunication at the top of the circle from the Asian side. Nobody trapped the corner. Nobody backing up either. It's gone right through to halfway. They just couldn't release it going forward. But now off to the races goes Chen Yang. Beats one, wins a free hit. 2 minutes left here. Into Muggleston in the middle of the field. Well defended in the end there by the Hohepas and by Hemi Hickson, who's on his bike and going forward with Ben Cooper. Braithen Lemon rolls it. Here is Hickson. And nobody there on the baseline for the Māori side. Still locked at one apiece here inside the final 2 minutes of the second quarter. Here's Robbie Williams. Cut out by Kennedy, Tyler Kennedy, one to beat before the circle edge. And can't get through Daniel Easton. And up onto the sideline will come Panapa Hawk. They go around through Tristan Waka. Stafford here on the ball. Nice touch pass. Back into Hohepa. Finds his brother, Norpeta. What a goal. What a finish. What a pass. And it's Braithen Lemon again, scoring his second goal of the game. And inside the last 45 seconds, regaining the lead for the New Zealand junior Māori side. Let's have a look at this. Really well worked. Touch pass. The Hohepa connection. And then look at this pass. Not much you can do about that one. Braithen Lemon buries it in the bottom corner. And the Māori side are up 2-1 here with just under 30 seconds left to play. What a time to score. And it's 2 goals now for Braithen Lemon. And we were on the goal scorer's watch just a little bit earlier. He'll now go and join Hiranmani and Dylan Muggleston at the top on 4 goals each. And that's our halftime siren. We see the teams come back in off the field here. 2-1 in favour of the New Zealand junior Māori side. What a quarter for both teams, goals either way. But it's a slight advantage thanks to the 2 goals to Braithen Lemon for the junior Māori team. Now I'm lucky to be joined in the commentary box this morning by Brodie Cochran. Brodie, exciting news coming out of this area really over the last couple of weeks that you're in line to make your Black Sticks debut coming up here in a test series against Japan. First of all, congratulations. What exciting, epic news for you and all the hard work you've put in. How did you take the news when you found out that you were in line?
I think the words that I used were oosh. It was pretty exciting. Had to keep a little bit quiet before they obviously posted the lists, but yeah, was pretty stoked to get the selection and look forward to taking on Japan.
Yeah, really cool. So obviously that's happening here in 2 weeks' time, April 13th, 14th, the Black Sticks taking on Japan. I think there's a pre-game happening over at the Coast Turf that you guys will get through first. But
yes.
When you did find out, or when it was confirmed, who was the first call you made? Or when was the first time you could tell somebody outside of Black Sticks camp?
Mum was the first call, yep. I was just like, Mum, guess what? Like, the dream's come true. Like, yeah, she was pretty stoked as well. She actually asked if I was okay because there was a bit of tears in my eyes. But, yeah, Mum was definitely the first one.
That's epic. And for anybody that's sort of knowing you along your journey, you'll know that your mum's been there from day dot, taking you to trainings, there rolling balls back for people coaching you. She's always been there. It's on the sidelines at every game and every tournament. So what an epic moment. And you're out here today obviously supporting the younger brother who's out there playing for the junior multi side.
Yeah, little Harrison.
Yeah, they're up 2-1. He's playing pretty well at the moment.
Yes.
Big opportunity for him to represent out here. How do you think his game's been, and then the junior multi side?
I can't be too nice to him. He's my brother. But no, he's playing pretty good. It's cool to see him out here and doing what, we get to do.
Yep.
This tournament's always been such a different tournament, and the players that play in these sorts of games and the spectators will understand. It's like a if you know, you know sort of vibe. But yeah, this tournament's pretty cool. It's a beautiful day, and hockey's pretty good.
Yeah, and it's pretty cool. I can hear it through the windows here, but there's a whole Taitokoro crew out in front of us here cheering on Solomon and Harry and Caleb, of course, who all three guys have been playing pretty well. But talk about Caleb Williamson. He's the sort of player who everything is at 100%. Everything is go forward. He fights for everything, and he's been playing really well out here. How hard is it to play against somebody that just doesn't ever give up? He'll run right to the back line. It's got to be tough.
He's painful in trainings. He's very painful. He never gives up. Yep. Very niggly. It's the little ones that you're like, oh gosh, dang it! Like, what just happened?
Yep.
But he'll give people a run for the money. He's got the speed. He's got the skill, and hopefully no more cards.
Yeah, that's it. That's been a common theme, unfortunately, for Caleb. Last one from me. We're talking about your debut coming up, which is real exciting. Is there any people, or obviously your mum, but are there any other people that you want to thank for helping you on the journey to where you are at the moment?
I actually flicked all my coaches a message after the selection, but Harley down here has been a main one, driving 2.5 hours to come train with him. Rowan from Roscoe, Will Lacey from Harbour. Yeah, there's heaps of coaches that I'll probably miss out, but everyone's been a huge part. Wouldn't be where I am today without them. Grant Croft from the little ones. Brooke Roberts actually coaching me as well. Yeah, and how cool is that? So you'll actually line up alongside Brooke, still part of the squad there at the moment. So the two of you in the squad together. I know she did some coaching with you when you're just a tiny little goalkeeper. That's really, really epic. Well, from all of us here, obviously we miss seeing you out on the turf at Heritage, but couldn't be more proud of you as you go take the field as a New Zealand Black Stick in 2 weeks' time. Go well. Thanks.
Keep them all out, and I'm sure we'll see you back here at Heritage soon.
Yep, very soon.
Cool as. Cheers, Brody.
Thanks, Brad.
And perfect timing as our teams come back out onto the field here for the second half of our game. There is Caleb Williamson, we just spoke about earlier. They have the lead and they have the advantage at the moment thanks to 2 goals to Braithen Lemon. As the water cannons die down, the second half heats up. Now men's bronze medal match here at Heritage Hockey 2024. And there is the younger brother, Harrison Cochrane, playing around the back for the junior multi side. This one's going to be a bit of a stretch for Hickson, but he pulls it in and links up there with his Tamaki Makoto teammate, TJ Hurunui. And that one a little big there for Hohepa. And out come the Asian side. Now in for Muggleston. Muggleston in the middle of the field, just surveying his options. They get a recycle out through Williams and Hood Edwards. Down the sideline it goes, but cut out there by Tioranga Hohepa. And we can see the shots on goal there, 6-3. That could change in a second if Caleb Williamson gets through. No, 6-3 in favour of the Asian side. So obviously some good work being done by Miles Landon in goal for the junior multi side. And speaking of in goal, just off camera, we've had a goalkeeper switch for the junior multi side. Solomon Kaihe has come out into the cage for the second half for the junior multi team. Miles Landon getting his work done in the first half. And now we see Solomon Kaihe, who was part of the New Zealand Fives team that went to the World Cup in Oman. Here's Stafford. Cochrane moves himself over to the other side of the field. Beats one. Beats him again. Still going. What a run. Linking up with Williamson. Williamson still going. Oh, what an effort there by Caleb Williamson. Just beating defenders at will, this time with his skill along the baseline. 3D, flicking it to Huranui, who just narrowly missed it. Look at this. Keeps it in. 1, 2, 3, 4. And Huranui very nearly. But penalty corner coming for the Māori side. It was a nice link up from Harrison Cochrane and Caleb Williamson, the two Taitokedo teammates. They've got Cooper at the top, as well as Williamson. Cooper scored one yesterday. They go to Williamson. It's good flick, good save. He got through that body channel of the runners, so good effort there by Caleb Williamson. And here's Hickson working into Iverson. Still there for Iverson. Couldn't get anything away at goal that time, the junior Māori side. But they want a third goal, and they want it quickly here, the Māori team. Excellent pick tackle there from Tristan Waka. That's impressive. And here come the Asian side, trying to build some things up through Easton. Little one layout to Schwass. Schwass beats Iverson. Still going. Here's some of that one-handed stuff we saw yesterday. And takes his feet out. Hohepa, no other option. I think it's unfortunate more than anything, but the stick taking away the feet there of Ben Schwass and denying an option for him. As we see here, just stick in under the foot. And from opportunity at one end, we go straight down the other for the Asian men's side. Schwass and Muggleston. There's the switch. And it's mistrapped by McLaughlin. And as we've seen many times this weekend, it was Caleb Williamson running it down. We're still here, 2-1 in the men's bronze medal match. Here we go, and it goes well defended though by Cochrane. Here's Quinton Smith working with Chen Yang. Off the stick there of Keelan Stafford, so they'll take a long corner. Hood Edwards going over. Trying to go deep on the baseline to Lloyd McLaughlin. And Tristan Waka there on your screen. Hasn't he developed through the weekend? Solid defender. We'll have a shout out to friend of the show's Dil Patel. We'll see him in action a little bit later on in the afternoon in the men's final. He's watching the game at the moment. Preparing for the men's gold medal match a little bit later with the New Zealand Indian men. And Dil Patel, let's hope he goes a little better than yesterday's efforts. Came on for 15 minutes and conceded the game-tying goal, so good to have him watching the game. As that one's charged down there by Hemi Hickson, but he's going to get a card for it inside the 5. That's an unfortunate one. I think Hemi thought that he was 5, but the player with the ball had taken it off the mark, so got up and amongst it. And now here come the Asian side. Little free hit coming there for Daniel Easton. Waka under some pressure here. Good to see Braithen Lemon, the striker, actually getting back and helping with the small games out. Hohepa does well, really well there for the Māori side. Awesome to see some of your attackers and midfielders getting back for those small games. And that's a tough one. Stafford, though, he's got it in the back corner. And back and forth here is Owen Hood-Edwards searching 3D, across the goal. It's messy there. Solomon Kaihe did enough there just to put it on the foot of the Asian attacker. I like the little 3D pass into the circle there from Owen Hood-Edwards, just mixing things up. We're midway through the third quarter here. This Māori team happy just to sit in the half court looking for those traps. You see Tioranga there trying to put some pressure on Dylan Muggleston. Now they come forward. Lovely receive there from Yang and through the feet. Opportunity here. Cochrane's done really well just to get in the passing lane there. Doesn't matter if it hits your body, if you're outside the circle. Good effort. Muggleston tries to pull a little something out of the hat. Nothing there for him. Waka plays it into Norpeta Hohepa. Rolling it back out, and here comes Stafford up that right sideline. Stafford looking. Just been allowed to carry the whole 40 yards and now opens up the middle of the field. Double drop now to Iverson. All the way around to Braithen Lemon, who's found himself at the back at the moment. And unfortunately just at the bottom of the screen on the deck as well. I think somebody's had a word to the junior Māori coaches and don't want Braithen Lemon scoring any more goals to break the tournament leaderboard, and they've put him at the back for a little bit here. And 40 goes now. Bit of space, one-on-one here for Quinton Smith. Beats everybody, fortunate here. Muggleston in a bit of space, looking, searching, lays it off. An excellent defensive effort there by Keelan Stafford. Now have a long corner. I thought that was really going to open up there for the Asian side. There's a 3-on-2 into that circle. And that one, he's disappointed in it. Akira Gardner, let's have a look at this. Just took too long on that touch. You could say he took Wakanda forever. Here's Tristan Waka. Bit of time there. Hohepa, things have just slowed down a touch for both teams. Searching here, Iverson, he needs some support. And good win there by Owen Hood-Edwards. And now they work down this right side here at the Asian team. Lovely pass, 1, 2, he's got it back. Easton rolls it down there. And Owen Hood-Edwards just had the compass facing the wrong direction. It's going to be a really good replay, though. They built it up nicely, this pass. Yeah, just couldn't get that one on target. So we're inside the final 5 minutes of the third quarter here. And Tioranga Hohepa goes long handle straight down Main Street. That picks up the foot of Caleb Williamson. Long bomb over the top. First to it. Excellent defensive effort there by Tristan Walker. Still there for the Asian team. He's beating 1-2. Thought they'd maybe won themselves one there, the Asian team. And Tristan Walker bats it away down towards halfway. And you see a bit of laughs on the sideline. It's not like Harley Cooper to miss a ball like that. Not out here. And a little bit of a dance at the back there from Owen Hood-Edwards, but releases now Daniel Easton. Falls there. Akira Gardner. Can't get past Tyler Kennedy, who's done so well. Goes inside his own circle just to get out. Now, can they release the Hot Wheels model cars? There's TJ Huranui. Let it go, young fella. There he is, Williamson. Across the goal. I don't know what Hot Wheels car he is, but it's the one with flames on it. That's rapid breakout from halfway. Look at them. They're on halfway here. Cooper, Huranui, off screen. You can't quite see him at the moment, but there is Caleb Williamson. And this went across the front. Hard to get it on target. It's bouncing a little bit. But that's the danger of this junior multi side. Now the Asian team back working that edge of the circle. What a tackle by Tioranga Hohepa. And a pass from Caleb Williamson. That's pretty. And again, he somehow managed to run faster than the ball. Caleb Williamson, he's already up in the circle. Ben Cooper here on the ball. Still going, Ben Cooper. Showing his skill. He's in the circle. And gets it on to the foot there. What an effort from Ben. 3 goes at it. Look at this replay. This is the last bit. He finally got it there. Tucked around and onto the foot. That's really tidy from Ben Cooper. And with 2 minutes left on the clock, can this junior multi side get themselves a little more comfortable and a 2-goal lead in this men's bronze medal match? Heritage Hockey 2024. Cooper. It was a late turn, shaping right, pulled it left. Just went past the post, and now through Easton, the Asian men trying to counter. Solomon hiring a plank there, playing it into Williamson. Really good effort there from Owen Hood-Edwards. That one, not so good. Rocks and diamonds at the moment. You see some of the laughs there from the junior multi team coming in for a sub. Inside the last minute, Norpeter Hohepa is going to go over. He's going to nearly go over the dugouts and over the fence there, Hohepa. Robbie Williams with a little bounce pass. Through here, one opportunity, final 30 seconds for the Asian team. Chen Yang wins the free hit. And taken quickly there through Tame Newman. Again, they just can't link up in the circle. It's been a common factor for this Asian men's side. Just not linking up in the front. The crazy thing is, for those watching, with 7 seconds left, Caleb Williamson probably had enough time to go down, score the goal, pick it out of the net and bring it back to halfway in those 7 seconds. We see the teams coming in for the last time to get instruction from their coaching staff. David Hayes for the junior Māori side, Sam Hewitt for the Asian men. With 17 minutes left on it and a bronze medal on the line. There's everything left to play for here. We see the Asian men's team and some of the supporters up here at the moment. Some of the replay from that third quarter defensive work on show at the moment by the junior Māori side. Really solid, making sure that nothing too easy for this Asian men's side. That one going across the goal from Owen Hood-Edwards. And that one from Tristan Waka, really good. This from Tyler Kennedy. Then they broke out in a flash like this. Williamson, who could have capped off a dream tournament here for the New Zealand junior Māori side, very nearly. This penalty corner from Ben Cooper, just missing wide. And shout out there to Russell Plank and the family down here to support Solomon in the junior Māori side. And that's what we have to look at, 2-1. The New Zealand Māori side, they're up at the moment. They won this same match yesterday, and they've got 17 minutes if they can hang on to do it again. This is our men's bronze medal match between the New Zealand Māori junior side and the New Zealand Asian team. The newcomers to Heritage 2024, New Zealand Asian hockey, both in the men's and women's. Their women's with a massive win, 3-0 this morning over the New Zealand Indian Sports Ladies, getting their first win of the tournament. And now their men out here looking for their second after taking a penalty shootout win against this afternoon's finalists, NZ Fiji. Muggleston, what a touch from Lloyd McLaughlin, still there for the Asians. Lucky Solomon Kai has worn his brown pants today. That's close. Look at this first touch, just in the right place, Solomon. The second one, well, there's no answer for this. That's gone past, only centimetres past the far post. And how quickly that could have been game on here at 2-2. But you make your own luck out here, and the New Zealand junior Māori side, they breathe a sigh of relief. And now look at the confidence out of this Asian side. They're up. They're trying to press. They're trying to get into everything. No surprise with a coach like Sam Hewitt. They won't back down. He'll want to fight for everything, especially if it means a win over his mate and David Hayes. And now at the back for the junior Māori side, here's Hemi Hickson. Higer Plank can't pull that one in clean. And Daniel Easton tidying up for the Asian side. He's dangerously close to his own circle though, and Hurunui's stolen it back. Hohepa still going under his own feet. Now for Williamson, he doesn't go through people, he just goes around them. And it's rather unorthodox, that one across from Caleb Williamson there. Check out this replay. This looks like he overrun it and all of a sudden rips it through on the reverse. Messi there. And free hit coming for the Asian team. Here's Muggleston. Over he goes. What a spotty by Panapa Hawk. But they give it straight back here. Around they go, the Asian men. Easton turns one, drops it back off for Hood Edwards. And that's well challenged there by Williamson. Around the back again go the Asian men. That's too easy though for Solomon Hainga Plank. Here goes Hohepa, 3-on-3, beats one. Trying to link up, trying to find a pass. The only one he can find is Owen Hood Edwards. Really good defensive zones there from the Asian men. Here's a bit of space for Hickson along the baseline. And they just overran it there. Hohepa couldn't get onto the ball. Now the Asian men working out through the outlet. Dylan Muggleston down the line, but over the line there. Good error forced by the junior Māori team. 12 and a half left to play here. It won't be comfortable out there for the Māori team. They know just one goal and they've lost their lead. And they opt to go around the back. And Cochrane just keeping the ball on his stick. And just off the mark there. See Tyler Kennedy there. Now Owen Hood Edwards on the ball. Robbie Williams here, just going back the same way it came from. Now they outlet through Muggleston. First one to it is Tioranga, splits the gap to his brother. Back out here to Kennedy. Kennedy one to beat. Beats him. Looking up Kennedy. Cross the goal. Cooper can't get it off the deck. Palmer. Hohepa. Reverse stick. Just misses wide. I'm glad there wasn't any more phases to that. I was running out of height to get to in my voice. Have a look at this. And Cooper just couldn't get it up. Palmer didn't. Hohepa missed wide. And that could have been the deadly blow there for the junior Māori side. Here comes Hickson. Just tries to open the blade on it, but John Casey's out there. Panapa does well just to consolidate the possession. Through Cochrane. Cochrane looking to go straight at Dylan Muggleston. Probably not the best place to go. And Hohepa picks him on that third and final forehand drag. And that again, not where you want it in those areas. And now the foot race. Chin Yang, I think, did really well there just to back into Peter Hohepa's legs that were already on the ground, win himself a free hit because I don't think he had many other options. Error now on the sideline brings the Māori team onto the ball. Hawk, Hickson touch pass. Cooper, again, just doesn't execute the way he would have liked there being Cooper, but we're under 10 minutes here and the Māori side have the advantage. They also have the ball. An attempt to take it quickly. They're going to have to go back here. Cooper this time drives one in, but there's nobody there for the Māori team. Hood Edwards does well. It's the rolling exit, but turned over, and wave attack here for the junior Māori side. Braithen Lemon wins one. And they transfer the ball. Cut out by Easton. Easton, he goes one-handed. He's been watching Ben Schweiss. Open here. Excellent work by Solomon Kaihe. And cover defence, Tyler Kennedy, Tioranga Hohepa. Excellent stuff there defensively. They'd been broken down a little bit, the Māori team, but cover defence and scramble was good. Here we go, the Asian Dragons. Can they get something going here? Shot coming. There it is. And in the goal it goes. What a finish from Josh Shu. There he is with the high fives from Ryan. And Josh levels things up there. Tidy little turn and push into the corner. And look at that, the Shoe boys into it together. Love it. Josh, the goal scorer. Ryan, the chief celebrant. And just like that, we're all locked up again here in the men's bronze medal match. And Stafford searching for a way through. Can't get past Dil Muggleston. And now Ryan Shu wants a bit of the action. Josh Shu, the goal scorer, wins the free hit and they walk off it. Owen Hood Edwards now. They go round the back through Robbie Williams, Quinton Smith. Smith here searching. Good positioning there from Harrison Cochrane. Wins the free hit for the Māori team. And here is Hohepa and Hickson working together. Hickson just overruns it. A little bit too casual on it there. And Ben Schwass will just step off this one for the captain. Muggleston goes over. And they'll take it in here, the Asian team. Cross it goes. Calm defending again by Harrison Cochrane. Now Schwass wins one back, beats one. Trying to get past two. He's going one-handed again. Cross the goal. Good stick save by Solomon Kaihe. And out comes Kennedy. I'm not sure anybody saw TJ Huranui out there. But he's on it now, and it comes back to Kennedy. That's a nice pass. Excellent defence there, Owen Hood Edwards. They couldn't get it going there, the junior Māori side. They had the numbers, which couldn't quite open up. Williamson picked again by Smith. And they've won it back here, the junior Māori side. Quinton Smith can't believe it. He woke up early from night shift for this. Now falls there for the junior side. Cut out though by Dylan Muggleston. Releasing Chen Yang. Make it a foot race, young fella. Not going to get through Hemi Hickson like that. Inside the final 5 minutes here of this men's bronze medal match, Iverson's put himself onto the field. Hohepa beats one. It's it back across the goal. Penalty corner coming. It's really well built by Tymon Iverson there. The pass into Hohepa, an exceptional one. Bit of skill showing. Caleb Williamson got something on goal. And then a couple over the top of the stick there. This is the moment. Who's got it? Who wants it? Who wants to put their name up in lights? When we read the Herald tomorrow morning, who's won it? It's like Hickson on the first bracket, Williamson on the second bracket. Goes to Williamson, it's slightly untidy. He freestyles, he's been picked. And the Asian team, they're out there. Schwass beats one, wins the free hit. And goes quickly. Back here through Schwass, and it goes. Still there for the Asian team. Josh Shu. They're putting pressure on now. Stafford trying to work out. Does really well there. Keelan Stafford, calm as ever. And down the line they go. Caleb Williamson, he'll back himself one-on-one here. You thought he'd won that one there. And around go the Asian team. 2.5 left to play. 2-2. Shootout impending unless one of these teams can create some magic. Here might be one for it. Hickson. Never looks like he gets out of third gear, but what an effort there from Hemi Hickson. John Casey, he'll tell you he had it covered the whole way. Now under 2 minutes left to play. Of course, with the bronze medal on the line, this game will also go to a penalty shootout if we're locked up after the minute 45 we've got remaining. Hohepa building up. Second drop here for Stafford. And one there by Schwass. Still there for Stafford. Williamson gets it away to Hickson. Lemon. Wouldn't it have been fitting if Braith and Lemon had scored the third goal? Would have been the third for the team, the third for him. And set him alone at the top of the goal scorers list going into the afternoon. Harrison Cochrane again doing his defensive job well. Muggleston looked over, decided against it, went back. Less than a minute. Beats one. Hood Edwards gets through two. Here come the Asians. It's hit time on his legs. He can't believe it. And this might be it. Can't get through. Iverson. Cooper. Williamson. Lost the handle. 15 seconds here. One shot for the Asian team. It's got to go. Oh, and very nearly. This game will be decided by a penalty shootout. It's the men's bronze medal match locked up at 2 each. Teams can't be separated. We see Solomon Kai here. He's going to go down and get ready for a penalty shootout. He loves this sort of stuff. He was secretly hoping it did go to shootout. Meanwhile, on the other side, John Casey, he's already been part of a historic shootout victory for this New Zealand Asian men's team when they took down New Zealand, Fiji. And what a way to finish the tournament for these lads. You check out some of the highlights from those last 35 minutes. You can see both teams creating real opportunities in their attacking ends. This one, what a finish by Josh Shue. Look at this angle of it. Oh, you couldn't hit more of that sideboard if you tried. Josh Shue, what a way to equalise for the Asian men. What I really liked from this New Zealand junior Māori defence is how calm they were in some of those pressure situations. Attacking, they just couldn't find a third goal. They had a couple of goes at it, a couple of opportunities. This one from Hickson, ripping across the goal, and then Lemon went high. And this was that last possession that beat everybody through the circle in the dying seconds of the match. So the teams will go into a penalty shootout. For those unfamiliar with how the penalty shootout works, each team will select 5 attackers and 1 goalkeeper. Each player will then have 8 seconds to try and move the ball from the 25-yard line up into the attacking circle and score a goal. They've got 8 seconds to do so, an unlimited number of shots, but just the 8 seconds. If the ball goes out over the baseline or out over the sidelines, the shootout is over. If the attacker commits an offence, so a stick shield, an obstruction, they kick the ball, anything along those lines, shootout is over. If the goalkeeper commits an offence, some sort of illegal tackle, obstruction, anything along those lines, then it could be a penalty stroke or a retake of the shootout, depending on the severity of the offence. We go through a set of 5 each until we can find a winner. If it's still tied up at the end of 5, we will go to a penalty shootout where same rules apply, but we go 1 for 1 until that deadlock is broken. So looking at the shootout teams here, we'll let you know who they are as they get up. But it will be John Casey and Solomon Kaihe, the goalkeepers. They're, or at least were, trying their bottle flipping techniques. Perhaps that might be deciding who wins the game here instead of the shootout. The goalkeepers doing their bottle flips. There is Kaihe in goal, looking cool and calm. So the 5s are out there. The goalkeepers are ready as well. Looks like Chen Yang, Dylan Muggleston, Daniel Easton, Ben Schwass and Shu out there at the moment for the Asian side. And then for the Māori team, Hohepa, Waka, Lemon and Stafford, the 5. First up, Norpeta Hohepa taking on John Casey. Calm and collected is Norpeta Hohepa. First strike there for the Māori team is a good one. The captain puts them up 1. Here is Ryan Shu. Shu with the little fake, running out of space and time, doesn't need it, doesn't matter. Ryan Shu makes no mistakes in equalising for the Asian side. Next up, Keelan Stafford here for the Māori team. Stafford, it's got away on him. Oh, and he's oversold John Casey. He bit at it. I'm not sure that was by design, but Stafford lured him into one and puts it away in the end. 2-1, the shootout to the Māori team. Here's Ben Schwass. He's done really well there, Schwass. I thought Solomon Kaihe had him locked up. But he turns and gets one away on the diving forehand there to level things back at 2 apiece. The man of the day, Braithen Lemon, he's got 2 goals in the game. Can he put one past John Casey here for the Māori team? Lemon spinning, turning, well saved by John Casey. First error from takers, and it's a big save from John Casey. Now, Solomon Kaihe, he's going to have to answer this one. It's Dylan Muggleston attacking. Threads the needle. Dylan Muggleston, again, no errors so far for the Asian team. They are 4 from 4. Apologies, a little quick on it. 3 from 3. Here's Hohepa, Tioranga this time. Little in and away. And makes it. Cool as you like. Shrugs the shoulders. Get me back on the documentary, he reckons. I'm the star of the show. Here is Chen Yang. Buries it, Chen Yang. Beats the leg guard there of Solomon Kaihe. And that is 4 from 4 now from the Asians. I was a couple minutes early. And now it all rests on the shoulders here of Tristan Waka. Make it, and we force the Asians into a 5th. If he misses, it's game over. The Asians take the bronze medal. Waka. Cool and calm as you like. I thought he actually had him on the reverse stick on the first turn. Made sure of it on the second. And now that same pressure is back on to Solomon Kaihe in goal. Save it, we move on. The Asians score through Easton, they win it. Easton has done it, Daniel Easton. The Asian men go 5 for 5 in the penalty shootout. Can't be stopped, can't be held back, and they turn yesterday's loss into a penalty shootout win today and take the bronze medal here over the junior Māori side. 5-4 in the end. What a finish, what a way to win. How they started the tournament, a penalty shootout win against the New Zealand Fiji men. How they finished their tournament, a penalty shootout win against the New Zealand junior Māori side. They finished their inaugural tournament, 2 wins, 2 losses, both wins by way of the penalty shootout, and the Asian men take the bronze medal here at Heritage 2024. All smiles out there, all hugs, all love between the 2 teams. What an epic bronze medal match. And they've come from behind this Asian men's side. They've done it through the penalty shootout. What an effort from the shootout takers there on the Asian side. Not often do you see 5 for 5 for a shootout team. That's epic stuff. As we see them there, getting in together, celebrating, awesome stuff. The 2 teams getting through their handshakes. Of course, the action doesn't stop here. Those are our 2 bronze medal matches in the books. But coming up next is the women's final. It's the New Zealand junior Māori side taking on the New Zealand Heritage Barbarians. I can see the Heritage Barbarians ladies out there in front of us at the moment. Junior Maldies look like they're gathering around the sideline as well, so they'll get into their warm-ups. That game will be coming to you from midday. Can't wait for that one. It's going to be a real good game after those teams battled out a close one, 4-3 on day 2 of tournament. And I think the boys are wrapping up for today. They'll want to get into the sheds and get their day done. And that is our men's bronze medal match. Final scenes there of the teams on the field. What a tournament, what a way to finish the weekend for those two teams. It's been an epic addition to the tournament, this New Zealand Asian side, and of course the New Zealand Junior Māori side fighting for everything as per usual. For those that have joined us online, thank you so much for joining along. Make sure you get back just before midday for our women's gold medal match. We'll see you then.